La Crosse Area Boys and Girls Club of the Greater La Crosse helps hundreds of kids each day.
But some of their funding could go away as the county looks to tighten its budget. New at 10 tonight, News Channel 8's Cynthia Schweiger joins us live in our studio with more on what this means for an organization already struggling to keep its doors open. Cynthia.
Well, Mike and Martha, the Boys and Girls Club is already strapped for cash, and without financial help from the county, they may have to close facilities or cut back on hours. Less state funding, along with rising costs and an already tough economy, are making the La Crosse County Board take a hard look at the 2010 budget.
More demand than there is money, which is not an unusual thing for governments, but it's a tighter year than usual.
And that means some programs may be paying the price. Last year, the county gave the Boys and Girls Club of Greater La Crosse $15,000. This year, the county is proposing cutting every cent of the club's funding.
We have kids referred to us by the county all the time through social services and the criminal justice system, so they obviously value our organization, and we would just like them to value it in such a way that they would invest in it too.
Mike Desmond is the club's executive director. Tonight, he got a chance to speak up at the board's public hearing.
I'm really worried about 500 kids that show up at our sites every day. These are high-risk kids.
He says that without the county's financial support, the club will be looking at a deficit, which means making even deeper cuts.
I want to avoid shutting down sites. I want to avoid reducing hours at our clubs.
As Desmond made his case, he pleaded not for himself, but for the kids his organization helps.
It makes a lot more sense to invest in youth on the front end, because if you don't, you invest on the back end, and that's the criminal justice system.
The county board will continue their discussions on the proposed $133 million budget tomorrow. The county board chairman says they expect to wrap up around noon.
Thanks, Cynthia. The proposed budget would raise the county portion of property taxes 2.6%. Now that means a $7.50 increase on a $150,000 home. If passed, it would be the lowest increase from the county in the last 10 years.